Hello.
Hi everybody. We decided we'd put our little aprons on today.
Yeah, happy almost St. Patrick's Day.
We've got red on. We need some green, but I don't really wear a lot of green. Do you?
I don't have a lot of green either.
I don't know that I have any green. I do have some green. I'll be right back. You talk to him.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you know what we're making today. We're going to make a shepherd's pie, which is very exciting. It's not for me. It's going to have meat in it. So Mom and Dad will enjoy this one. Dad likes shepherd pie, so he'll be happy about this. I wonder where she went. She's like a little leprechaun. Went over to her little leprechaun cave. She's digging over there in the bedroom. Oh, here she goes. Here comes our little leprechaun.
This is all I own, and I wear it for St. Patrick's Day at the clubhouse.
Lucky tugboat.
When I do a meal, you guys, I wear a black shirt and then I put this all over. Isn't it cute?
Look at you.
Happy St. Patrick's
shamrock.
Day! It's coming up. Our meal is actually going to be on St. Patrick's Day down at the clubhouse, and we're doing all Irish stuff. So we're making the shepherd's pie. I've never made a shepherd's pie before, so that's the reason we're making it now.
This is our test.
This is a dry run to make sure it's going to be okay. I usually order them at Costco and get them, but golly, I could make them so much cheaper. So we're going to see how it turns out. I've never made one, but anyways, you guys like my little scarf?
Are you gonna wear that the whole time?
No, I'm burning up.
Yeah, I knew you would. She runs hot, y'all.
I run hot all the time.
Yeah, we need to set that aside.
If I'm running cold, something ain't right in life.
Yes.
All right, we're making a shepherd's pie, like she said. Of course, they call it cottage pie. Of course, a lot of people, this is our imitation of a shepherd's pie. A lot of people use lamb in their shepherd pie. We're using ground beef. A lot of people in the United States just use hamburger, but they call it shepherd's pie. So we're going to make one and see how it turns out before I have to make enough for 70 or 80 people.
Ooh, yeah, let's see how it goes first.
Yeah, we're going to see how it goes.
We might be calling Costco after all.
Yeah, we may use Costco for it's over with.
Yep.
And then they make it into like a pie shape. But they're like $25 each. They serve like 8 people, so it's like, oh, that's kind of expensive. But we'll see. If it turns out really, really bad, we'll be going back to Costco. So what we're gonna do is we have to fry the hamburger. So we've got our skillet over here, and you're gonna add 3 tablespoons of olive oil to your skillet. So I'll do that real quick. You can bring the camera.
I will do that.
All
All right, here we come.
How much was the onion?
1.5 cups chopped onion.
So we're gonna add that first in with our olive oil. Man, it seems like a lot of onions. All right, but of course they'll cook down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna let them cook for a few minutes, you guys. As soon as we turn on this, there we go. All right, we got it going on now.
All right.
So you're gonna cook this for a few minutes.
Okay. We'll come back over here.
Yep.
Okay. Putting you guys back on the stand. Here we go.
Let that saute down a little bit. How many of you guys have made shepherd's pie before? I really would like to make that Irish. I think it's Irish beef stew. But I have never made that before either. So if you guys ever have, send me a recipe, and maybe I'll make that next year for St. Patrick's Day. But they really do like the shepherd's pie. We're gonna make green beans and coleslaw to go with it, and then we're gonna make a pistachio cake because we need green. Green beans. We got green coleslaw. We're gonna have green cake, and we're gonna have a salad that's green. So. Can't get much more greener than that. So we're gonna cook our onions for a few minutes. Then we're gonna add some stuff to that, okay? She's working on the onions.
I am.
She's sauteing. They said a couple minutes, 3-4 minutes. So let me know when that time's up. And then we're gonna add our hamburger and our spices that we're using. Let me put this right here so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. All right, we got it going on. So anyways, hopefully I can video for St. Patrick's Day on our dinner, and I'll try to slow down, you guys. I'm not really good at videoing, if you guys have noticed. I go too fast, and Well, I'm gonna really try to slow down and show you guys everything, the decorations and things like that.
Just takes
for the dinner.
practice.
And yeah, it just takes practice. I mean, I don't video. I'm not a, unless it's Oakland doing something really, really cool and I want to video her doing that or something like that. But, you know, I'm not a big video person. But I'm learning.
She likes to be in front of the camera.
I like to be in front of the camera and, you know, not... I don't want to have to hold it or anything like that. I love, Lindsay has like a stand that she uses here at the house when we cook. So it's really nice. All right, I think our onions are
Pretty sauteed pretty well.
pretty good. We are going to add 1.5 pounds of ground beef. Now
That's a lot. Whoa. I'm going to need that big old spatula, not this little one.
We're going to add that. You might want to use this right here, the meat thing. That's perfect. All right, she's going to start doing that. I'm going to wash my hands even though I did not touch the ground beef. I'll still wash my hands. Anyways, just to make sure. So you're going to add your ground beef to the onions, okay? Then you're going to
You
add...
need to like tear it up like this?
Yeah, you just tear it up, yeah. You're going to add 1 tablespoon of dried parsley to that.
Is that good?
Keep cutting it up.
Oh, keep doing this?
1 tablespoon of dried parsley. Okay, and 1.5 teaspoon of dried rosemary and 1.5 teaspoons of thyme. I didn't have the thyme or the rosemary, but I have the Italian seasonings, and that has rosemary and thyme in it. So I'm going to just add 1.5 teaspoons. 1.5 teaspoons. Here we go. All right.
Okay. I guess I should move the camera.
Lindsay's
Are we going to be over here for a while?
for a few more minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so we added our oil, 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Then we put in 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and then we put in a tablespoon of parsley and 1.5 teaspoons of dried rosemary and thyme. And I used Italian seasonings, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. Then we're going to use salt and pepper, about 1 teaspoon of each. So I will open them up.
Bring this over here.
Okay.
Should I turn up the heat at all, or?
You can. I just didn't turn it because she's cooking the onions.
Okay.
All right, there you go. So you got salt and pepper. We'll put the rest of the onion. And that's all we're going to do now. We're just going to stir that well.
Just brown it this.
We're going to add some other stuff too, okay?
All right.
How it's looking. Oh, it's looking good.
It is about halfway there.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Living on a prayer.
You want me to do that? Since it's hamburger?
It's fine. I don't have my hands in it. That's where I draw the line. All right. Brown this up good.
All right, we've been cooking our hamburger, browned up.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the spices already in it and the onions in it that we wanted. To this, we're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce. I don't know how you say it, you guys. Does
Worcestershire
anybody
sauce.
know?
I think it says Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
I feel like I'm putting too many H's in
That
there.
sounds about right, though.
Worcestershire sauce. How much?
1.5 teaspoons. That was the tablespoon thing. So.
All right. 1.5
All right.
teaspoons.
And then we're going to add to that the garlic. It says 3 garlic cloves, so we're just going to add 3 of these. It would probably make.
That's our garlic, minced.
If I minced garlic, I think that would be about right.
All right.
You might add a little bit more. I mean, you can't hurt with garlic. All right, there you go. 1 minute. Then we're going to add to that 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Probably could
3 tablespoons of tomato paste.
1, 2, a little bit more because there's some stuff on there I can't get out. There we go. 3 tablespoons of tomato paste and 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Picking it up a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got that.
Oh yeah, we need our broth.
I'm still stirring over there and I'm getting the broth. We need 1.5 cups of beef broth. So I'm gonna let her stir that flour in a little bit more. Make sure
Wait, can you hold the camera?
Come on, can't you get more one thing? I can stir now.
Getting arm fatigue over here. This is why we use the stand.
1.5 cups of beef broth.
There we go. Now I'll be able to stir it better. We're getting thick.
And 1/2 cups of beef broth. Okay.
Does this need to be on high or anything? It feels like I need some more direction from the head cook over here.
You can cook however it wants to cook up. All right, that's it for that. And then we're going to add, let's see, add the broth. We did that. We're going to add the broth. And then we're going to add our peas and carrots. The peas and carrots. The peas and carrots are 1.5 cups. 1.5 cups.
Okay. We're about to be boiling.
So we're going to bring it to a boil.
Okay.
That's 1.5 one, so I'm going to put in 3 of these. All right, 1.5 cups of peas and carrots. One more thing, guys. And 1 cup of corn. This is all frozen vegetables.
Okay. 1 cup of corn.
1 cup of corn. All right, that's it. We're gonna let that boil now. We're gonna bring it to a boil and simmer for 5 minutes.
Make sure it's all mixed up here.
Yep. You mixing it? You want me to mix now? I can mix. I have nothing else to do.
Oh wow. Okay.
You hold the camera and I'll be the mixer, okay?
Okay.
Looks good, you guys.
Look at her go,
Looks
lefty.
like shepherd's pie.
Look at our lefty work.
We're gonna bring up the heat as much as we can. We'll let it boil. And then we're gonna turn it on simmer and let it simmer. And we did drain the hamburger a little bit because I usually buy ground chuck for recipes like this, but I had hamburger in the refrigerator, so we just used it. So I did drain the fat out of it, okay? So, there it is. We'll see.
All right, we'll let it simmer.
We're gonna let it bring to a boil, and then we're gonna let it simmer. Okay?
Okay.
All right, we're back, guys. We've let the shepherd's pie, the meat mixture, and the veggies are all cooked down. You boil it, and then you bring it to a simmer for 5 minutes. That's what we did. So everything is in here now. Of course, you'll have the recipe, so, but you can see what it looks like. We're gonna dump it into a 13 by 9 pan. Oh, that came right out. Well, that was nice.
Too easy.
Let's get rid of this pan.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Wherever we have room to put it.
Oh yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so your last instruction, of course, is the mashed potato topping. I didn't want to cook the mashed potatoes and mash them and everything while we were on camera, you guys, so I made them last night. So what the recipe is for that is 2.5 pounds of russet potatoes. It was about, I think it was like 4 or 5 potatoes. And you cut them into 1-inch cubes. Of course, you cut them, you cook them just like you're making mashed potatoes. And I added to that 12 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1/2 cup of half and half, and a little bit of garlic powder, pepper, and salt, and 3/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. Okay?
Okay.
So we made them last night. So we're gonna put them on top. This is what makes your topping. We're gonna just pour them all in here. And it's about 5, good sized potatoes, not real tiny little potatoes. But I just bought a 5-pound bag and just separated it and split it in 2. There was like 10 potatoes in there, so I said, okay, there's 5 for 2.5 pounds, would be 5. Doesn't have to be exact, you guys, it's just mashed potatoes. So it's not a big deal. All right, so we need the little spatula here. And we're gonna try to get this all spreaded out on top as much as we can without it wiggling up on us. Could be. I don't think it really matters.
No.
Let me get a smaller. Remember, I haven't made this guys before, so we're learning. You're learning as I'm learning. I probably should have spread that out a little bit better, the mashed potatoes, instead of just throwing them all in the middle. But it's all going to cook up, so we'll see how it looks when it gets done.
Most people are just making this for their family. They're not going to be worried about.
Yeah. If I make this again, I'll when I make it down to the clubhouse, I'll put little pats of potatoes everywhere so I can get all the sides and everything without, messing up the mashed potatoes to make it look like mashed potatoes all around. All right. Live and learn, you guys. Live and learn. That's what we got to do in life. You're always learning. If you're not learning, you're dead.
Oh.
All right. I think it's going to turn out good. Like I said, next time I'll do it, I'll put little pats out everywhere so I don't have to smear it. All right. There we go. All right. We're going to put this in the oven at, let me look and see. At 400 degrees, and it will cook for, you bake it uncovered for about 20, 25, 30 minutes, because really everything's cooked.
All right,
just
perfect.
have to heat it all up together. All right, so here's what it looks like.
We'll be back.
Whoa. That almost come out of the pan. Wouldn't that have been fun?
That would have been really sad.
All right, there you guys go. We'll come back and taste test it and see how we liked it.
All right.
Thank you guys. Hi, you guys. We are back. Shepherd's pie is done. I left it in probably maybe 5 minutes too long. It's usually more white on top, but
well, I think it's because
I think it's the juices from it.
Well, remember we had to get some of the stuff on the potatoes.
Yeah, right. So, anyways, it's done. We left it in. I don't know. Lindsay will put it on the comments. She's not going to taste it because, of course, it's got beef in it. Mm-hmm. I love mashed potatoes, so this is probably my kind of a meal, you guys.
Yeah, and little veggies in there too. Do you want to taste the shepherd's pie? No, Dad's not interested.
It's very good. He's having it for dinner, so he's going to get interested.
Oh, good. Good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's good.
Dad says not a breakfast item.
It's easy to make, so that's good.
Good.
So I'll be making them for the thing. All right.
You're gonna make them?
We're gonna make them.
Okay.
Yep. So there you guys go. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.